All right. Hey, Capricorn. So I'm doing a twin flame read for you guys, and this is going to depict all 8 stages or 8 major stages of the twin flame union, reunion, whatever you're in, whatever part of the twin flame journey you're on. This is going to be from start to end. So the energy you're in before you meet this person all the way to the union. All right. And just remember that we all have free will. So if you really want something, you're going to project that out to the universe. If you want somebody back, you're going to project it to the universe. If you know that somebody is meant for you, you're going to project it to the universe. The biggest thing on this journey is free will and knowing that we all have free will. All right. So, everybody has their own depiction of what they should be doing when they're projecting to the universe. All right, if you're new, welcome to my channel. I do hope you guys will stick around and subscribe. All right, so stage 1 of this journey is basically the energy you're in when you meet this person or right before you meet this person. All right, so for you, Cap, we have the 5 of Cups energy coming out. So this energy right here, I'm not going to say you're hooked on items from the past. You could have suffered a great loss. It could have been a family, a friend. This could be going through loss and pain. All right. But this is an emotional sadness right here. All right. So you guys, you could have met this person when you were going through a transition of a past relationship. Okay, so when you meet this person, you're still kind of banked on some suffrages, some past pains, okay, past wounds, past hurts, and it doesn't even have to be recent. Okay, you were just knowing that maybe you were trying to even get something off your chest or out of your mind when you guys meet. All right, so stage 2 is the glimpsing of the one. I almost feel like for whoever I'm talking to, you might have dealt with a catalyst karmic twin right before you meet your real one. All right, and you thought that this person was everything, but no. Okay, so for stage 2, basically who this person is, how you meet, we have Justice coming out. The Star card, and the 5 of Wands. So basically on this person that's coming into your energy, Justice, I almost feel like this is this sense of kind of telling you that the worries of the past are over. Okay, with Justice coming out, I feel like you're in this energy like, why does bad shit always happen to me? And then boom, the universe sends you this new person, and this person is a wish fulfillment. All right, and it doesn't have to be that they're new, okay, but I feel like there is some confliction right here. Okay, I don't feel like this is a person from the past. I do feel like there's a lot of worry that goes on here. You guys could have been seeing 555 at the time you met, or even right now, you could be seeing that a lot just as a confirmation that this is your read. But what I feel right here is the glimpse of the one is I didn't think I was going to meet anybody like this because of the past. So I do feel like there's some mental confliction going on here. Like basically, like, I don't know, is it real? Is it not? Because why do I keep having bad stuff happen to me? And it's almost like you're in this phase of, why do I have such bad karma come at me? But then you meet this person and you're like, whoa, what the F? Like, this is somebody that I never thought that I could dream of having in my life because of everything that keeps happening that's negative. All right, so I feel like you're just kind of, maybe you might even be on this negative streak in life when you meet this person, and it could be the conflict is coming because your thoughts are like, okay, so what else is going to happen? Boom, something positive, and then you kind of revert to that negative thinking. So stage 3 of this union is the falling in love stage, and that could either be spoken or unspoken. All right, so for Capricorn, your guys's stage, kind of look at, you recognize it as soulmate, as twin flame energy. Like, you guys recognize it right away, but you're afraid of the new start. So I don't feel like it's spoken love, but you guys recognize it internally. Both of you guys do. Here's your energy. I feel like this is coming out because it's unspoken on you, Cap. I feel like you're the one that's kind of in this energy where maybe you don't want to seem vulnerable. All right. You want to be stoic, and you want to be a person that represents somebody who could hold their own. But I also kind of feel like we have this is afraid of a new start, and it could be because of the past, the energy that you were in when you met this person. You don't want a repeat, but it's like there's this instantaneous connection, and you're wondering why. All right. So I feel like the falling in love stage is very much unspoken, and you're afraid. I feel like you are afraid. I feel like if anything, Cap, you might have pulled back your energy, but we're going to pull on that and see. So stage 4 of this dynamic is the fairy tale relationship. So this is what we envision, and it can or may not go to the complete companionship, the commitment, the union. I'm not feeling like it's going to get there for you guys, but the fairy tale dynamic, all right, stage 4, this is how we're kind of perceiving what could be of this relationship. This is what we hope, what we wish, what we would dream for it to be. We have the King of Wands coming out, the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. Okay, so the fairy tale relationship in this aspect would tell me that somebody is just not ready. I feel like we would rather just keep it lighthearted and simple. All right. And I feel like Capricorn, I kind of feel like this is your energy coming out. Like, let's just do what we're doing. Ace of Wands energy, male phallical card. All right. And this other person's like, being honest and blunt about what they want or their expectations. All right. But the fairy tale relationship right here is you know, maybe if we don't get together or rush it, the honeymoon phase doesn't end. All right. I feel like your guys' idea of this fairy tale is if it's going to always be new if we never make it progress. And I know that's not going to make a lot of sense to people, but I almost feel like you guys keep each other on your toes, keeping it new. I feel like new is very important in this, and because you know what, if we get to know each other too well, it's almost going to become mundane, and what's going to happen next? It's going to end. All right. And I feel like if you guys stay in this new phase, there's never going to be any sadness, but we're kidding ourselves if we don't want progression, right? That's kind of how I feel. That's not going to resonate with everybody, but also too, it could just be that this is so new, all right, that you guys might try to rush into it. And with the King of Wands energy, it's because you guys make each other feel just like you're on top of the world. So I feel like there's two different scales. Let's not be together and keep it new, or it's so new, let's get together and rush, rush, rush. So I kind of feel like it could be swayed two different ways right here. So stage 5 is the outer turmoil and the inner purging. So this is where it kind of starts to get fuzzy. All right. And I feel like this is going to be basically contingent off of what's going on in the fairy tale. All right. Look at that. We have the Queen of Wands. So this is like where you guys, I feel, truly start waking up to this connection and knowing that it's more than surface. It's more than something that just needs to be. This is like right here. This is telling me that there's a huge recognition, a huge shift in this dynamic. The Three of Swords. I don't want to get heartbroken. We're meant to be together, but I don't want to get heartbroken. All right. And the Two of Swords. So the blockages get created right here. So in the outer turmoil and inner purging, it's like, it's only going to last for so long. And I feel like you guys cut it off. I feel like you guys are going to cut it off because you fear heartbreak. All right. And it's almost like, I don't even feel like you guys get to union before you cut it off. I feel like it's something pretty new, and it could be a ghosting thing. It could be something that fizzles out. All right. But you have divine masculine and feminine. You have the twin flame card. You have justice. You have all these very, very positive cards that say this is supposed to be together. So all of these very positive cards that say there is no reason why we can't be together. We should be together. We belong together. All right. You have divine masculine and feminine energy coming out in this read, you guys. It's like we know that we're supposed to be here, but before we get hurt, let's just stop it now. I almost feel like you guys cut it off before the fairy tale relationship, even though you envision it. I feel like you guys cut it off at the newer stage because you don't want to get hurt because of how you came into the dynamic. All right. So stage 6 is going to be the runner and the chaser. I'm going to put the runner over here and the chaser over here. And this is going to, we're going to see what needs to be cleansed, purged, the healing aspects that are taking place that are going to take place in this connection. All right. So on the runner end, we have the Hierophants. I feel like that's somebody that's afraid of commitment, somebody that's had commitment issues in the past. It could have been one major relationship that kind of fucked this person over to where they can't. So they're learning. They're learning. And with the 3 of Cups, that's unity, that's union. And look at 5 of Swords. This is conflict. I feel like even one major relationship could have put this person's entire shift into a negative thinking. They're afraid of commitment. They're afraid of the traditional union. All right. I feel like they almost don't believe in the actual union of love. This is very traditional right here. I almost feel like you guys come together and there's an unknowing in this person that you've elevated them, you've lifted them, you've activated them, all right, to a certain degree. And they could have done that to you too. But this person's running from commitment, all right? It could be that they need to refocus and center. If they had somebody cheat on them, if they had a third party situation, it's learning to purge that, all right, and cleanse it and not be conflicted. Not every relationship has to end or begin in war or battle and mistrust and lies and deceit. So I feel like this person's probably experienced a really big relationship before, and they got to purge all that before you guys can come into union. So with the chaser over here, I'm kind of calling you the chaser, Capricorn, but however these apply, okay? So what we have on your end where you're supposed to repair and heal what you could be going through, all right, is not losing sight of the connection for one, knowing that it's going to come back, all right, and having faith in that aspect, okay? We have the King of Swords energy coming out for the chaser. The 10 of Pentacles. This was in reverse too. And the Page of Pentacles. All right, so what I feel is that needs to be healed on this side as far as the chaser goes, all right, is not looking at everything as a sad loss, not looking at everybody as something that walks away from you all the time, okay? You could just be scared that just, why does this always happen to me? Why does this always happen? Well, if you really feel like you're in a twin flame read, why would this person be walking away from themselves? What are they afraid of? All right, don't look at it as your thing all the time. With the King of Swords, too, this could just be experiencing loyalty, honesty. I'm not going to tell you to accept anybody's outsider opinions, but how honest have you been with yourself about past relationships? All right. So if this person, or or you have been going through this traumatic loss or whatever, like where have you rebuilt on your own energy? The 10 of Pentacles on the chaser aspect. This is like a depiction of loss right here to me, where wishes are supposed to be fulfilled. All we do is lose. All right. So why is the chaser in this energy? Why does the chaser feel like they always lose? All right. And then we have the Page of Pentacles coming out, which is, it's supposed to be about seeing the future. What do you envision? What can you see being built? Do you have a vision for the future? All right. What have you thought past Pentacle energy and other people's deceit and other people walking away from you? Have you gone into yourself and reflected on that? Have you seen a future being built for yourself? How can you invite somebody into your energy if you don't even know? I'm not telling you you need to make a 5-year plan, but you can't expect somebody to sit here and be a part of your future when you don't even know where your future's at, right? So what are you throwing out to the universe? What are you manifesting? All right, clear what you're afraid of and start drawing in the new energy of what you actually want. You can't let somebody in. All right. And again, I'm just kind of going up here because I do feel like you're the one that's full of sadness, but I feel like between both of you guys, you know, there's a lot of non fruition happening. There's a lot of non fruition action happening here, but you guys know what each other mean. You know what this stands for, but I just feel like there's no action. I hope that this makes sense to somebody, you guys, and I apologize if it don't. I kind of feel like I flip-flopped on the whole sadness and the ex relationships, you know, but it could be too that you guys have both endured this energy. So stage 7 would be the next stage of the twin flame dynamic. So once we heal this, we repair this, just know and have comfort and a faith that if you're working on what you need to work on, this person is too. It's a twin journey. You guys are mirroring each other. All right. So stage 7 is surrender and dissolution. So on this stage right here, we have the Two of Cups, communication. All right. And quite possibly you guys even communicating what the actual feelings are here. Communicating, all right, where we left off, but coming through and really shedding the skin on this connection here. Really talking about why, when, what, who, how, and even sharing the spiritual path or journey you guys feel like you're on. All right. The Eight of Wands is communication. So we're surrendering to this dynamic. And we're moving forward with passion, and we're kind of releasing the control or desire for outcome. We don't care about knowing. All right. It's just going to be what it is. And there's comfort. All right. Take comfort in moving forward. Okay. So there is no, there's no hanging on to the past. There is no past dynamic. We're all moving forward. And this is like I feel a recognition of a rebirth of this connection. So we're not reflecting on the past. Now we're going to do it right moving forward once we talk about the feelings that we have for each other, the recognition of each other's soul. All right. And then we have stage 8 that will be coming into play. And stage 8 is oneness. So I feel like that's unity. All right. So stage 8 for you and your person. We have the Hanged Man. This right here is very spiritual, all right? So I feel like you guys have communicated what you feel the connection is, what you want, all right? And some time might pass in between that connection, the communication, the coming back together to oneness, but it's like you're sitting there with ease. So even if you guys communicate, somebody might not be fully to the extent of ready for this union, but it's okay. Because what's mine will come to me, right? We have the Two of Wands, opposed to being stuck on what path to take. This is knowing that I'm supposed to co-create with somebody, build an empire with somebody. I know I'm gonna walk down a path with somebody, and we're not gonna be scared. We're gonna do it together. All right. We have the Page of Swords. So I feel like this is just a sense of knowing this person is around you. I feel like you can sense their energy. You can feel their energy. Even if you guys have come back discussed and laid the plans, you know, to keep talking in the future, even if there's a period of a few months or several months that go by, you start to feel their energy come back around you. You can feel that. You feel it all over your body. You feel them thinking about you. You feel that they have a very warm and loving energy that you're going to feel. And then look, it's moving forward. All right. The Six of Swords coming out of the total feeling of loss, war, conflict, battle, abandonment. We're moving forward. All right. So, hey, you guys, for those of you who have suffered through this, I appreciate you so much. I do hope you guys will comment and let me know what stage you're at, where you're at, and just, I do hope that you guys will have the confidence that this is going to take place exactly how your heart desires it, you guys. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. Let me know what stage you guys are at. Comment. Talk to me. All right. Bye, guys.